The ceramics that were unearthed from the Mesa on Skinwalker Ranch made the team wonder if the dome-shaped object buried in there is related to non-human technology. But then they found evidence of unmistakable human activity. Guys, so incredible to look at the evidence of this material you brought out of the Mesa in terms of the ceramic and the metal pieces. I mean, the notion of these things reacting in ways that we might not understand yet with human technology. So it seems odd when I say that watching you guys tonight find a nickel might be equally as baffling and perplexing. Why?
Well, I can tell you what our archaeologist told us. And that's the one thing that guy he said, it's common to find coins like this in archaeological digs. I said, what do you mean? So they're trained, archaeologists are trained that if they do an excavation, they take a coin from the year of the excavation and leave it there. So if another archaeological excavation occurs and they come across it, they'll say, oh, there was one done here, such and such. This was a 1964 nickel. And it had the patina on it, meaning it had been inside the Mesa and had grown the sort of varnish that happens to the metals inside there, as if it's been there for many decades.
It was very clear that it had not been recently handled.
Right. Yeah. And so what Chris told us was, it's my professional opinion that there was an archaeological excavation here in 1964.
Now, the question becomes who, why?
Yes.
There is no recorded history of there being an archaeological excavation on this property. And Eric and I have been looking for, through the aerial photos that are available of this ranch, that go all the way back to 1936, since day one. We weren't looking for archaeological excavations, and it hadn't even come across our mind.
Could you investigate that time frame? Could you investigate what was going on in Mesa during that time?
You better believe we're going to do it.
I mean, like Eric, like we've said, Eric and I we've gone and found, since day one, photographs of the property all the way back to 1936. We're going to go, you better believe we're going to go back through every one of those and look and see if we can see any, especially around 1964.
Yeah, we need to dig into that.
Here's what we do know. We've got a nickel from 1964 that's hundreds of feet inside the Mesa. And we've been on top of that Mesa and looked around. There's no way somebody dropped a nickel years ago and it made some magic game of Plinko and got to right where we drilled into and found something buried in there.
You know what else this makes me think of? You're talking about a retrieval operation, whether they were trying to retrieve some sort of crashed otherworldly vehicle or something. If there was a secret cover-up of some sort of retrieval, that would explain why you guys are being monitored. You guys talk about mysterious planes not broadcasting their signals as they're supposed to, things like that. If whoever's flying those things knows what's in that Mesa, doesn't want you pulling it out, it would explain why they're here.
Could very well be. And what are the implications of that? Is it going to implicate someone in something nefarious, or would it just reveal something that's been classified for a long time? Either way is very interesting.
Wow.
Matty, by now you know us well enough to know we're going to keep applying the science, following the data, and when compelled by the data, we're going to do exactly what it indicates.